What's up, boys? Welcome back to the Prepared Father, and today we're going to be diving into two good holsters, alright? Two of them. Both of them are from my FN 509, okay? We've got the MSP holster from Tiered 1, and we got two from CNG holsters, alright? We're going to go through both of them. So, first I want to address my most recent short showing how easily I could fit my finger inside the Tier 1 and pull a trigger, okay? That's a problem for me. Not a huge problem, but a fucking problem, dude. And if you can't admit to yourself that, like, that is a potential issue in a holster that, can be dealt with, it's not like the end of the world. It's not going to stop anyone from buying it. But it sparked a lot of debate. And a lot of you jackasses think you know what you're talking about. You think, like, my problem is I'm worried that I'm going to stick my finger in here and pull the trigger. No, I'm scared that some fucking sweatpants, if you're wearing sweatpants, and you holster with this in there, it could potentially pull the trigger, alright? It's not that big of a fucking deal. It was 17 seconds short out of a 16-minute review of the fucking product. Alright, so just relax. So those saying, like, the holster isn't seated properly or the Cadore wrapped on this is somehow a problem, this is a fucking adhesive, dude. Like, there is no, vacuum sealing or fucking heating to get this stuck. It's goddamn glue or something, alright? You can get it on fucking Amazon for, like, 20 bucks, okay? That covers that, alright? I know what I'm doing. I've spent years training. I've earned the right to criticize shit. And to the keyboard warriors hiding behind anonymity, let me tell you something. If you don't have the guts or nutsack to show your face or share your own experiences and your own firearm journey, then your opinion means fucking nothing, dude. I'm not here to sugarcoat things or to kiss ass with companies. I'm not making friends with fucking Tiered 1 CNG. Do I want to build relationships? Sure, but I'm here to help you guys, to help the average citizen, the average man, especially the average fucking father, not spend $200 on fucking products he doesn't need or can find an alternative to that's just as good. You know what I mean? So, suck my ass, in short. And to all the Tier 1 fanboys who think I'm trashing a brand, let me clarify, I'm not afraid to point out the fucking flaws here. That's how companies improve, dude. That's how companies get better. And if you're too blind to see that, then maybe you shouldn't be carrying a fucking firearm in the first place, alright? So yeah. Alright, let's start with price. Now, price to me is, like I said, a major factor. The Tier 1 MSP here runs about $130. You add a sidecar to it, you're getting like $180. You add shipping to it, and you're looking at like $200 for this entire setup. And is that like an exorbitant price? No, not really. But, is there something alternative that you might be able to get if you're on a budget? Hell yeah. If you're a working dad like me or just budget conscious, that's a serious investment to some of us. And by comparison, the CNG holster for my Surefire X300 was more than $50 cheaper, dude, okay? So that alone makes it worth at least considering. If you're like a brand junkie, you gotta have what all the high-speed, top-tier operators are getting. Boom, right there. Go spend your fucking money, dude. I'm not telling you not to. Let's talk about design and functionality. Now, the MSP holster kind of shines when it comes to modularity. The wing is incredibly adjustable. You can really fine-tune it to reduce printing and fit your body perfectly. These, five stackable little wing clips here are just fucking amazing. I don't know why more companies aren't doing that, but it is what it is, okay? Now that's a win, so adding custom components to the MSP, easy peasy lemon squeezy. You want to do that, all right? Now you're not stuck buying an entirely new product just to add, one small part like the kits with the TAC to go for my CZP-10S here. I had to buy a totally separate rig here, and kind of do little modifications to keep this thing properly, seated and get it installed correctly. But with this, you buy it right off rip, fucking slide it on with these shock cords, and boom, you're good to go, okay? The CNG holster, it is built like a tank. It's a single piece taco style, the Kydex, so it's folded over. This is two pieces, as you see here. It does give it a more rigid structure and tighter retention. And the alpha upgrade that comes with this, which is I think it just comes with like the discrete carry clips like that are here, which I like here. Like if you wanted to upgrade, like right here, right now, you can just go online to buy instead of having to buy a new holster or something like that. All right. You guys think that I'm talking a lot about CNG being better. It's not that they're better. It's that they shine in different areas. This one's universal. This one is a little bit comfier because this one's longer, and sometimes it does crush my nuts, which is a bad thing. Okay. Now let's talk the trigger guard. All right. So I have a fucking BB gun Glock in here, so it's safe, but it has a TLR1 properly installed on it. Okay. You can 110% have something slide in here and pull that trigger, okay? This, look at that. That is way tighter. There's no I can't even force my finger in there, all right? That's tighter. That's better. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Stop kissing my ass trying to tell me that's not better. And that, oh, it's a light bearing holster. Of course it's going to be like that. Take a fucking look, dumbass. That is not the case, okay? Like, you gotta understand that, like, this isn't like a cut and dry solution. This isn't like, dude, I'm not worried about my finger getting in either one of these, okay? My worry is putting my finger in here and, getting, like a debris or a drawstring like I showed you. It could happen. Is it likely to happen? Fucking no, it's not. All right, so like do what you will with that information, boys. Okay. Like I get all these comments saying like, oh no, when are you gonna be stupid enough to shove your finger in there and get an ND? You must be stupid. Like, yeah, I am dumb, bro. I'm as dumb as they come, but like I fucking know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. All right, the real issue is debris, strings from your hoodie, loose shirt threads, and worst of all, drawstrings from your shorts or sweatpants that slip into the trigger guard and cause a negligent discharge. That is just a recipe for disaster. You know what I mean? So, but let me be clear. Like, this doesn't make the MSP a bad holster. And if you think I'm saying tiered 1 is trash, like, you're dumb. You know what I mean? You got to be smart about this. Just because this is a critique of the product doesn't mean that this is like a bad holster. You know what I mean? You're just ignorant. You know what I mean? And you're probably as ignorant as you look. Get roasted. I'm pissed, bro. Like, I don't like getting 200 dumbass fucking comments on my 17-second short form video when there's a 16-minute review that you're not even going to bother looking at. No one's going to bother looking at this, but when I cut it up into shorts, your ass is sure going to come into my comments section talking shit. All right? So please, don't watch a 17-second short and form an opinion about me or these products without seeing the full context. We're here for objective reviews, guys, and discussion. You want to talk some shit? Cool. Like, make it constructive. Give me some points you're talking about. I replied to everyone, mostly everyone on that post, unfortunately, and told them, like, hey, listen, like, if you're talking good shit, like, I'm liable to say, okay, maybe you're right about this. You know what I mean? So, these ignorant, baseless comments, they have absolutely no place in this community. You know what I mean? It's a waste of all our time. It divides us when we all need to be kind of together. This is the firearms community, and we need to be tight on that shit, all right, boys? That's just where I stand. So, where do I land on both of these guys? All right, the Tier 1 MSP right here, it's a fantastic holster. All right, the modularity, the comfort, it's just a trigger guard and price tag, man. It doesn't bring it down to like if I'm rating it out of 10, I gave this thing a 7.5 and I'm standing by it. You know what I mean? I might lean into an 8 just because, the more I carry it, the more I feel it on my body, the more comfortable it is. And it doesn't have the best retention, but it has enough retention to matter when I'm working or playing with my daughter or doing anything like that, okay? And the CNG holster, I love this thing. It's excellent retention, super solid build, and great value for the price. My only critique with this is look how big it is. You know what I mean? It's kind of uncomfortable to wear for EDC 24/7 type of deal. All right. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the end all be all in knowledge. If you're debating on any about these holsters, whether it's be the CZP-10S's CNG holster with the UM Tactical Sidecar Kit, the Alpha upgraded like quick ship taco style from CNG, or the universal light bearing MSP holster for the TLR1 or the X300. You can get either one. If you're thinking about getting any one of those, don't take my word as the gospel. Go out, do your research, figure out what you like. Come back to the video, tell me that, hey, I didn't agree with this, I didn't agree with that, but you come on this video talking shit, I'm about to roast you. I'm about to cook you, my boy. I'm about to put your nuts on the flames and cook them. I'm about to season the shit out of you, son. So be prepared for that shit.